YouTube, we back with another video, man. Today we got cosplayer's life ends after being bullied. Anime cosplayer is no longer with us because of racism, bro. Now look, bro, this is gonna be a sad video, you feel me? I would tell you to get some snacks and get some drinks, you feel me? Get comfortable, but you know, if you got a strong stomach, get you some snacks. You know, I got me some Dubai chocolate and then I got me some coconut water, bro. This coconut water is so fucking good, bro. It's better, it's so much better than water, but I cannot replace water with coconut water, you feel me? That's not good for you. You feel me? But that's off topic of the video. Let's get right into this video. Before we do, drop a like, you feel me? Let me know how y'all feel about this in the comments, bro. For anybody who's being bullied, bro, if you're bullying somebody right now, chat, stop bullying people, bro. Like, that's fucked up, that's mean, that's rude, that's cruel. This shit is not funny, bro. Find something better to do. You feel me? Now here we go, chat. 3, 2, 1.
Every day gotta thank God, baby. Can't you see that nigga blessing us?
An anime cosplayer is no longer with us, and it's because of racism. Ashley, who went by the username SquidKid1111, she was a cosplayer that cosplayed anime characters. Some of her cosplays include Nami from One Piece, Ochako from My Hero Academia, Rize from Chainsaw Man, Mao Mao from The Apothecary Diaries, as well as video game characters. Her cosplays are amazing. If we
Bro, this video is about to make me sad, bro. I love anime too, bro. I love people who be doing cosplays, you feel me? Because I don't got enough courage or confidence or time to, like, it's not easy to cosplay these characters, you feel me? And like, bro, just the fact that she got bullied because she's cosplaying because they want to be racist and bully her, bro. Like, and you're bullying a female, like, it's not a boy or girl thing to bully anybody, bro. But like, it's like, what are you doing, bro? Like, what are you doing? That shit is weird. That's why I don't like the internet, chat. This is why I hate the internet. The internet is great, but at the same time, bro, it's so demonic. You feel me?
scroll through her page, you guys cannot tell me these aren't good cosplays. But wait, some people will say they aren't good because she's black. Unfortunately, racism is still very much a thing in today's world. Ashley's family made a post announcing the passing of Ashley. They revealed in a recent story post that she received many disgusting racist comments. I'm not gonna put the comments on screen, but just know they are disgusting. All these comments built up dark thoughts within Ashley.
What's wrong with people, bro? Like, this shit makes me fucking mad as fuck, bro. This shit is weird.
And she decided to exit the world by her own hands.
And all I gotta say is,
no, bro.
this entire story is completely sick. It's disgusting. And it really just ruined my day. And you know, I'm not really a cosplayer. I have watched anime before, Naruto, DBZ, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh! Growing up, right? You know, the Americanized versions, I suppose, with English voice actors. So, you know, that is as far as my anime experience goes. But I never really got into the cosplay world at all. But one thing I can relate with is understanding that anime was a refuge sometimes for me. Because it's not like typical cartoons, and they actually have storylines and narratives and plot lines and anti-heroes and heroes that you look up to, and you can see yourself within those characters.
It's like, bro, I just got done watching the Demon Slayer movie like 2 days ago. I know I'm late as hell, y'all. I seen the Demon Slayer movie 2 days ago. I know I'm late, but bro, it was so good and beautiful. And I was, you know how you be hating on the anime, like you think an anime is not going to be good. I didn't think Demon Slayer was going to be good. Like, I was telling everybody, like, Demon Slayer sucks. You know, I'm not going to watch it. You feel me? I tried to watch it 4 times, but I kept falling asleep on the first episode. Y'all know how that be. I kept falling asleep on the episode. So eventually I just kept trying to watch it, and eventually I did, bro. And like, it was beautiful, bro. Shout out to Demon Slayer, bro. I'm about to go rewatch that shit tonight, actually. And shout out to Stranger Things too. I've been watching Stranger Things season 5. It's peak. Amazing.
It's like a Naruto. Growing up in a household where you may have felt isolated or depressed or not confident in yourself or insecure, you may have saw yourself within those characters, like a Naruto or a Lee or a Sasuke or a Sakura. Or if you were a DBZ fan, Vegeta, Goku, Bulma.
I'm Goku and then I'm Sasuke.
Chi-Chi, Trunks, all these characters contributing to the storyline and having their own strengths. And despite all the odds, despite the planet maybe blowing up or their village being destroyed or them being an outcast, despite all odds, these characters never gave up. They had perseverance. They always, when knocked down, decided through pure determination and sheer willpower, decided to move forward, get back up, dust your feet off, and keep going. And not gonna lie, that is what helped me growing up, honestly. And I'm going to assume for a lot of cosplayers who are attached to these characters from various animes that they watched growing up, through the art of cosplaying, they got to, you know, kind of live out their fantasies in real life, getting to dress up as the character that may have helped you growing up through your darkest and toughest moments. And you would think
Look, bro, hold on. We gotta break this shit down, chat. If you don't like anime, bro, I feel bad for you, dog. No
Character
cap.
that may have helped you growing up through your dark.
Look, chat, this is solo leveling, bro. This is solo leveling. This is so tough.
And toughest moments. And you would think consumers of anime, right? People who have that understanding of why they.
I'm done pausing. But Attack on Titan, bro, peak.
Loved a particular character from an anime, or how cosplaying as a particular character, acting as that character in real life can bring some kind of peace or confidence to that particular individual. You would think the anime and cosplay community would understand that and welcome all individuals who can relate. But unfortunately, no. It seems as though that the anime and cosplay world is full of just toxic, downright evil, disgusting individuals who, for some reason, want to gatekeep who can cosplay as particular characters depending on their gender or their race. And I just gotta say, that is just completely disgusting. And I want to say rest in peace to Squid Kid 111.
RIP, bro. She was 20 years old, bro. 20K followers, bro. People was fucking with her, chat. They was fucking with her. But like, bro, even if you do got a lot of supporters, she had 21,000 supporters, chat. Even if you got 21,000 supporters, you can have like 52 people hating on you, bro. And those 52 people saying like mean stuff in your comments, or even like 100 people or 10 people, like if they tell you some stuff, bro, like you're ugly or, you know, stop doing this, bro, like if you're not really strong minded, it's gonna get to you, bro. Like even sometimes sometimes comments get to me too, bro. And it's like I'm a strong person, bro, but eventually you might have a bad day and then you see a bad comment and it just adds to your cup until eventually it overfills. And some people end up taking their own, you feel me, in GTA. And like it's sad to hear that, bro. This is a very sad story, bro. Shout out to the family, you know, shout out to the mom and dad. I hope they're, you know, condolences, you feel me. You know, she's in a better place for sure, bro, for sure.
She was a cosplayer who cosplayed as many different types of anime characters. As you can see here, I'm scrolling.
And y'all, she's pretty too. Hold on, she pretty as fuck, bro. I ain't gonna lie. RIP, bro.
Rolling down her page so you guys can see, you know, you can get a vibe for what she did. I mean, clearly, you know, she was heavily invested in the anime cosplay world, and I'm sure she found comfort in a lot of the anime characters she would dress up as, right? We're all very familiar about cosplay conventions, communities, forums, so on and so forth. And I just want to give a quick shout out to Nakia on Twitter for tagging me in the story. Multiple people have tagged me in the story, including look_jinx on Instagram. And it's just really disgusting how people like in this particular community will bully racially, trying to gatekeep this girl who probably already suffered from bouts of depression and insecurities, who used cosplaying as an outlet for confidence, likely, and to connect with characters she loved watching growing up. And somehow the racists in this community, or the gatekeepers who believe that because of your race or your skin color or your gender that you are restricted.
Look, bro, this is a kid, chat. This is a baby, bro. And like, I know she's 20, I know she's grown, bro, but that's still a baby, bro.
Believe that because of your race or your skin
look, bro, this is sad.
Color or your gender,
and she's so pretty.
That you are restricted or banned from cosplaying as specific characters. As one comment made by a person on TikTok by the name of Vera said, she said, and I quote, "She cosplayed white characters," said the people who were criticizing her. But it's okay to cosplay Asian characters when you're white. What's the difference? Well,
what the fuck?
Differences, unfortunately, in this world, depending on your race or your gender, you get a pass for behavior, apparently, that other people of other races or genders cannot do. Yeah, apparently, there are people out there that genuinely get offended by black or brown or people of darker skin tones cosplaying as quote-unquote white or Asian anime characters. When, if the reverse happened, nobody would give a fuck because it's a fucking anime character.
A black cosplay.
Nigga, it is never that serious, y'all. It's never that deep, bro. If y'all don't get the fuck out of here, bro. If y'all don't come, this is an anime chat. Dude, this shit is not real life. This is not reality, bro. Like it's crazy how people would go. It's crazy the lengths people would go, bro. I have no problem. Like you could be I could be a black dude. You feel me? And I am a black dude, and I could be like, you know, cosplaying as Goku. You feel me? Or cosplaying as Naruto, bro. Why do you care, bro? Let me be happy. Let me do my, you feel me? I wouldn't look at nobody. People who hate and bully people off that, like, they're just weird. Clearly, their life is fucked up. They don't got shit going on, no motion. That's why you bullying other people. You feel me? Like, that shit is disgusting. Who raised you?
reverse happened, nobody would give a fuck because it's a fucking anime character.
A black cosplayer is no longer with us in no small part due to racism and discrimination. And I'm seeing a lot of people say that their story is an example of why we need inclusion in the nerd community. When actually, I think it's a reminder that we should be excluding racists and bullies. We know why Genshin Impact doesn't have any dark-skinned characters. We know why HoloLive doesn't have any dark-skinned VTubers. But the average non-black nerd ignores that because it makes them uncomfortable. But when racism runs rampant and you remain silent, these are the types of tragedies that are enabled. You can leave kind comments on every Storm and Canary.
Now look, chat, he's spitting facts right now, but I can't take this nigga seriously with this hat he got on and these glasses, bro. Oh, I low-key would have bullied this nigga, bro, but that's not funny, chat. That's not funny. Let me log back in.
That's what you see, but that doesn't matter when you don't check your friend in the group chat calling people monkeys. This shouldn't have happened. And it's on all of us to make sure that it doesn't happen again by establishing the boundary that there is no coexistence between racism and community. If you want your fandom to be kinder, you need to tell the racist people to go somewhere.
You know, the irony within all of this is that the cosplay and anime community for the longest, aside from the recent trend of like, I suppose, normies getting into anime and cosplaying and gaming, right? It's kind of like pop culture now. Before then, it was full of like nerds, geeks, and outcasts, right?
Yeah.
If you watched anime growing up, you would be considered one. So this was a community built off the foundation of people looking for refuge in characters and, you know, anime characters that they could, you know, build confidence within, or you just, you know, you may have been attached to the storyline. Right?
Cool.
Or the particular character triumphing over their hurdles and their struggles, you know, over the course of the storyline. Now, the irony within all of this is the fact that the same people who came to a community looking for comfort, safety, confidence, and refuge are now the same ones, the same exact ones who are now bullying people within that community to the point to where those people, as you know, in this example, rest in peace to Ashley, they've now bullied her into the point to where, and I have to use my words very carefully, it's YouTube TOS, but she's no longer here. Like, how could people, individuals from a particular community who understand what it's like to be bullied because of their interests, because of things they, you know, couldn't control growing up, how did those individuals become so nasty, so toxic to the point to where they start bullying another member of that community for things that they can't control, like their skin color? Like, this just lets me know if those individuals...
Hold on, y'all, my bad. Is she naked, y'all? What the fuck?
For things that they can't
freaky ass costume.
Control, like their skin color. Like, this just lets me know if those individuals did, you know, growing up fit into normal society, or weren't neurodivergent, or didn't have nerdy interests, that they wouldn't be any better than the people who bullied them. Given the chance to be the one to be able to have power and control and to be that bully, to exercise control and power and dominion over someone you believe is inferior to you, a lot of people will take that position.
Yeah, okay, chat, he's spitting facts right now, but these clips just keep making me laugh. Look at this Michael Myers, bro, how he pop out that bush.
Power and dominion over someone you believe is inferior to you.
If you don't get your ass on somewhere, nigga, who are you? Who dad is this, chat? Who uncle is this, bro? He needs to stop.
A lot of people will take that position.
He needs to get back to work, bro. No,
they will be nasty. They will be toxic. They will be bullies. They will be the bully light in the hierarchy of bullies. You'd think someone who understand what it's like to be bullied for your, I don't know, your color, your race, your gender, your ethnicity, your religion, your culture.
Welcome back to Disney Channel. You're watching ATW Miami. Drop a like on the video, bro. Come on, man.
Your accent, whatever the case may be, that person wouldn't do it to someone else. But alas, we live in a world full of hypocrites, self-unaware cowards, evil human beings who want to gatekeep hobbies and art, culture, because of things that are just totally out of control or out of...
Because look, bro, my take on this, bro, once you start being like, oh, you know, she's black, she can't be Nezuko from Demon Slayer, I'm black, I can't be Goku. It's like, bro, you take the fun out of it, bro. Now it's like let something that's supposed to be fun, you know, our imagination, you feel me? It's not supposed to be like, you know, taken so seriously to a length, like, bro. Do y'all see what I'm saying, bro? Like, at the end of the day, it's weird, bro. Get a life. If it makes you that mad, bro, just move on. You don't have to comment down how pissed you are or comment down how mad you are and, you feel me, tell her to go, you know, play GTA and, you know, end it in GTA. You see what I'm trying to say? It's like, bro, it's ridiculous.
Of the ability for the
No cap.
person who is cosplaying as a particular character to change. I just want to say, I can't relate. I don't care what your hobbies are, what your interests are, what you like to do. I will never gatekeep or exclude anybody from anything that I participate in. You guys know I like, you know, I'm a gym bro, but I also like to hike. I like to competitively game. I'm more of an FPS shooter myself. I know,
Okay.
generic. I also am a health enthusiast. I like
too.
art. I love to sing. You know, I have a whole bunch
Me
of
too.
different hobbies, right? And I would never ever exclude anybody of any race or gender
bro.
or any religion, culture, whatever the case may be that may have.
Cause look, chat, that's like me going onto a basketball court and being like, that's like, so I play basketball all the time. That's like me going onto a basketball court and seeing an Indian dude be like, no Indian dude, you can't play basketball with me. And I've never done that in my life, bro. I've never looked at an Indian dude and said he can't hoop, or an Asian dude or a white dude. Like I made a look at them and been like, okay, it's a white dude. He probably could shoot the basketball real good. You feel me? Or it's a black dude. He probably hella athletic. And I tend to be correct. Now look, chat, what I'm trying to say is, bro, you can't, like, bro, a color is just a color, bro. Like, we don't choose what bodies we're born in, chat. I could have been white. I could have been Asian. I could have been Indian. Nigga, you feel me? I'm a black nigga. You feel me? What are you? Who are you? You feel me? So, like, it is what it is, bro. It's never this serious.
Have an interest in the same thing that I do. Like, why the fuck would I gatekeep any of that? I would welcome someone in. I would teach them. I would give them advice. I promise you. People can vouch for me. I literally do this. I love helping people. I don't have an ego behind any of this. If somebody wants to, you know, learn about something, I'm all ears, and I would take the time out of my day to help people, you know, just as long as they're, you know, they're positive. They have positive energy about them, because I'm very reciprocal with that. I like good vibes. So it's just weird. This entire story is weird. It annoyed me. Actually, it pisses me off. People actually leaving nasty comments on this young girl's page. She was only 20 years old, by the way. Her name was Ashley. She went by the nickname Ash for short. So I just want to make that clear. Her handle is Squid Kid 111. So if you want to go over and I don't know, man. At this point, she's gone. So what can you do? There is a GoFundMe, I believe. Here are some posts that her family members or friends have posted to the page. They say, in light of Ashley's passing, we feel it important to acknowledge the feelings that may arise from this news, and in life in general, even the brightest smiles we know can struggle with dark thoughts. If you're struggling with the thoughts, please call or text 988. And here is an image of Ashley right here. You know, in their latest post, they say,
I feel so bad for her, y'all.
Expressing our sincerest gratitude for the overwhelming outpouring of condolences, encouragement, and support from this incredible community. There are no words for how touching it is to see the lasting impact of Ashley's authentically bright light that continues to shine upon us. Some have asked how they can support Ashley's family and friends. At this time, we lovingly ask that we honor Ashley not with assumptions, finger pointing, inaccuracies, or accusations, but with healthy engagement, mature conversations that build connection, understanding, and inclusivity. May Ashley's beauty not be lost in divisive behavior, which is wholly contrary to the life they live. A life of compassion, intelligence, listening, forgiving, patience, and kindness towards all. May those navigating mental battles find comfort and encouragement. You are loved. May those facing adversity and uncharted paths be strengthened and inspired. Only you can stop you. May our days be filled with intentional compassion and thoughtfulness. Our actions matter, and may we continue to make a positive impact on the world, just as Ashley so beautifully did. And that
was beautiful, bro. Whoever typed this paragraph up, bro, that was beautiful, bro. R.I.P. Ashley.
Was their last statement as of 11 hours ago. I just got to say, we've got to do better as a society, because this is not even only relegated to the anime cosplay community. This is just society in general. People are just, it doesn't take much effort to be kind or decent or cordial to human beings, fellow individuals, living creatures. There was no need for this. And I just got to say, rest in peace, honestly.
All right, chat, bro. R.I.P. Ashley, bro. That you feel me? That kind of brought my mood down. But like, bro, this is why you gotta cherish life. Appreciate, you know, your life. Be grateful for what you have. Thank God. You feel me? Because he gives us everything, bro. He makes us feel whole, bro. So like, you feel me? I love y'all. Y'all have a good night. Stay blessed. Comment down what y'all thought about this, bro. You feel me? When people do stuff like this, we all, you feel me? This affects all of us. You feel me? Because now there's another black woman, there's another black guy, or there's an Indian guy who's like, you know, should I be Goku or am I going to get bullied because of it? You feel me? But we out this bit, Twin.